What's happening, YouTube family? Power episode 15 trailer review. It's the last one, and unfortunately this is probably the most boring of all the trailers because they didn't really give us anything new. This is just a recount of everything that has led Ghost from all the seasons to this point right now, trying to figure out who shot him. They're basically recanting all his deaths, his adversaries, and basically trying to tell you Ghost deserves some of what he's got. So we're going to go ahead and dive on into it. If you're finding me for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on those notifications just so you know when I drop a video. And you can also still go subscribe to my big channel, the Lamont Tyson channel, because I will be putting content back up there once I get things resolved. But in the meantime, jump on the podcast, folks. Download it. Listen to it. We're everywhere. And when you have stories you want me to cover, especially on this channel, because it's not going to be just about power. We're covering things in our community, news, events that we can all learn from. Hit me on the gram. DM me in Instagram. Let's go through the trailer one more time, then we'll pick it apart.
When we met, what'd you think I was gonna be?
All right, so we've gone through and seen everything that Ghost has been through. First scene is just basically showing him the night he gets shot. He's in deep thought. He's really thinking about everything he's been through and what he's about to accomplish, which is finally getting out the game. And we all know that that whole euphoria he was going through tragically ended. And we're about to find out who did it. Now, some of you all already know. There's probably no point in you guys even watching this video. If you've already seen it, you know what's going to happen. Try not to spoil it. Next clip, can you say roller, roller, roller? This young man was someone that was kind of taken under a wing, and Ghost wound up killing him. And a lot of people was upset about the way in which that went down. People was getting behind that particular character that he killed. And you know, some people was at odds with Ghost when that happened. Then we see the Serbian dude who was giving Ghost and Tommy some problems. And guess what? Ghost sneaks up, drops a little card, a spade on him, and ends his life, and was trying to tie that to beef amongst other groups. Then we see Ghost and Milan. I really enjoyed the Milan storyline because if you can remember how it started, he started out as a bodyguard for Ghost, so he got in close. He knew the family, he knew security codes, he knew passwords, he knew everything. Tommy and Ghost had to take his butt out in true Tommy and Ghost fashion. Now in the one of these previous episodes, Debbie Mazar said to take out Benny, you gotta be a hound from hell. And we already know Tommy's a hound from hell. What would you say Ghost is? Hold that one. Then we see my favorite adversary of all the seasons of Power, this little quirky dude right here. Man, he was funny as hell. He was menacing. He was evil. He was crazy. He was demented. Everything you want in a foreign drug lord, you got it from this dude right here. And I enjoyed the storyline they had with him. Ghost and Tommy took him in the backwoods, took him out. Then we see old Milk Dud Lover, one of Tasha's boyfriends. He was gonna start getting involved in the family. Ghost said, nope, we ain't gonna have you getting in this family, messing up anything. Your ass has gotta go. And Ghost took him out, and they kind of left it wide open if he was alive, and then they finally confirmed they found his dead cold body dead. Next scene we see Ghost and Angela at that high school, and this is minutes before Angela got shot, and they both was just thinking about the mess they was in, this RICO case that they was gonna have to deal with. And that was the moment we all thought that maybe Ghost and Tommy was finally about to split up. We know the history of that, and we moved on. Then we see Ghost confronting Lakeisha, aka the biggest fake booty in America. and we know why they had their issues. She was getting ready to go rat and leave Tommy. And Tasha and Ghost basically tried to warn Tommy about her, and he wasn't trying to hear it. And so Ghost goes, he's putting the squeeze on her too, and we know what happened. The rest is academic. Then old snitch ass Dre. Boy, they just played him like a pure fiddle. Everybody was playing Dre. But the most important player of that fiddle was the man Ghost himself, as he's sitting there watching Dre get arrested, and Dre's looking at him like, man, no, you didn't try to frame me for this. But he did. And Ghost, throughout each season, kept getting away with everything. He's getting away with it. He had a plan for everything. Then we see Ghost getting ready to accept the nomination for lieutenant governor, and you see Ramona put it on you in the background. She's happy for what she thinks she's going to get that night and what she's going to be getting long term in a man like Ghost. And Ghost is standing there at the podium addressing the people in only the way Ghost could do. I would have loved to see him in a role as a real deal crooked politician, because man, he could have handled it. Then we see old short man Tate giving Ghost that look like, bruh, I know your game. But this was from the scene when Ghost was really just being a pure a-hole to him. Tate was actually going to try to help Ghost out. And Ghost just ruined that, just being the a-hole he could only be in that moment, because he was smelling himself. He was feeling himself. Then we see Ghost taking out Jason. And we knew that that was going to happen. We knew sooner or later he was going to get taken out, because Ghost doesn't let anybody stop him. And then we see back a couple of seasons ago, I think this was season 2, 50 Cent and Ghost getting into it, in which the building got set on fire, and miraculously 50 Cent rose from the ashes like the phoenix up above to come back. When Ghost is thinking he handled the business, he's walking away from a burning building, burning house, as they say on House Party, and somehow or another, 50 Cent, tough as nails, tougher than a $2 steak in the dollar store ass Canaan, came back. And then they're just going through Ghost in his many moments staring in the mirror when he was having those wig out moments. And then from there, they just go through the last 3 suspects. Tariq, bing, 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 bing. Tasha, bing, 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 bing. She's going to have something to do with it. And last, Cooper Saxe. He's going to have absolutely nothing to do with this Ghost killing. I would have rather seen a story dedicated to him rather than Paz, but I guess in this last episode, we're going to get everything we want to see about his end of the story through how they're going to weave Ghost's vision of what happened to him. And that's going to do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to like my video. Please comment, subscribe. Go get yourself that life gain. Follow me on the podcast. That's kind of my utility belt. My safety valve is something that ever happens to me on YouTube. Also, go over there and follow me on Instagram. You know, DM me on Instagram. It seems to be a whole lot easier for people to get in touch with me on the gram. So go follow me on the gram. Send me messages if you got stories you want me to follow. And be sure to join this channel and my other channel, the Lamont Tyson channel, as we start going through other stories, other narratives on both of my channels to keep you guys lit. And we'll keep bringing that comedy when my wife gets up here and decides to do these things with me as well. Until that next Sex is Hell video, I'll see you.